Peter Thiel is giving a 4-part lecture on the antichrist.
Yeah, that seems odd. If you told me there was a movie and there was a guy who played the antichrist.
This is wild. Joe Rogan and Tim Dillon discuss Palantir and Peter Thiel's antichrist talks, and it's getting crazy. They're talking about the mark of the beast. They're talking about surveillance systems, the one world government, and Joe Rogan's all talking about it. This is crazy. Let's get into it.
Never been as Orwellian as it is now, and it even with AI and all of these models, it's even going to get more intrusive.
Yeah.
So I think it's not only these great fortunes, but it's their capability to literally be gods, to literally know what you're thinking, what you fear, what you want, your desires, all of these things, having all your data, knowing everything you do, knowing how fast your heart is beating. All these wearable things that you have that are transmitting frequencies to, someplace where all of your health data is being stored. That's what bothers a lot of people. It's what bothers people about this Palantir thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
The Palantir thing is very odd.
A lot of people feel that this is the precursor to a social credit score, a digital kind of police state. And that it's being done under the guise of security, that you will be safer.
Which is what the Patriot Act was brought through with.
That's exactly right.
It's always the case. It's always the case. They always sneak it in like, you got to be safe.
Yeah.
Which is scary. Oh my goodness. And that's what's going on in China, where they're surveilling everyone and they have this social credit. If you don't follow the rules, if you don't go to your job and if you speak out against the government, then you won't be able to buy and sell. Sounds like the mark of the beast.
And you get the Benjamin Franklin quote.
The people that want security, right? They something about they deserve neither.
Yeah.
The trade liberty for security deserve neither. Yeah, I mean it's true. I just think Peter Thiel is giving a 4-part lecture on the antichrist.
Yeah, that seems odd.
4-part. Well, here's what's really wild to me: 4 parts. It's not just one. One lecture on the antichrist would be insane. This guy's doing a series. He's doing a 4-part lecture on the Antichrist, and nobody in his inner orbit went, Peter, how about 1 lecture on the Antichrist or no lectures? Not 4.
Well, I don't think he understands the optics.
He certainly does not.
Yeah.
Because he is looking more and more like the Antichrist. Do I think he's the Antichrist? I don't think so, but it's very silly. It's very crazy. Maybe the person that studies it and thinks about it more and more becomes what they're afraid of. I mean, that's always the plot line.
It's odd. Yeah.
To get sold out.
Well, of course.
Well, it's a private lecture at a club in San Francisco about the Antichrist. What does he know about the Antichrist? Is he like...
I'm guessing a lot.
If you told me there was a movie and there was a guy who played the Antichrist, zoom in on that image of him.
Yeah.
I would say,
Yeah.
oh, is that him? Is that the
Yep.
Antichrist?
This is like me doing a 4-part lecture on Long Island racism. Just to show everybody, how much I know about it and how scary it is and how we got to watch out for it. But it's...
Yeah, it's fair. Like, if you expect who the Antichrist would be, he would be a billionaire. He would be gay, not interested in women. He wants to take over the world. Someone interested in AI. Someone who surveils all of the industry. It's crazy, but it's weird that he's so open about it. That's the problem. That's what I find kind of weird.
Totally not me or anyone I know. It's no one that's ever been in my backyard, but those others. He's just kind of... leaning in, I guess.
Well, I just don't understand, like, why, what, I would like, someone saw it. Someone saw one of the lectures that he did on the Antichrist.
Was it good?
It might have been Duncan. He said it was boring.
It's, of course, going to be boring.
But I don't understand, like, what is he doing?
He's trying to prove he's not the Antichrist.
By ratting him out.
By doing it. He's like, if I was the that's probably how the lecture starts. He goes, now, if I was the Antichrist, I obviously wouldn't be doing this lecture.
You know what it's like?
Yeah.
It's like those really shitty men
Yeah.
that become male feminists.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
they tweet, believe all women.
Yeah. Well,
and
no,
you're
no,
like,
yes.
hey.
Yeah.
I know you.
Right. Well,
You're a piece of shit.
Didn't O.J. Simpson write a book called If I Did It?
Yeah, I have a copy of it.
So this is Peter Thiel's version of that. His lecture on the Antichrist is If I Did It.
I think
by
my
O.J.
wife threw it out, honestly.
No.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
That's crazy. Man, what are your guys' thoughts, though? Like, he wants to surveil everything and sounds a lot like the Antichrist. I'm going to read a verse at the end here to show you this is what's going on. This is what seems really fishy. This is what gets your hair stand up at night, you know?
He's known to do things like that.
I get it. As a woman, you would see it and go, he doesn't need this.
Well, she thinks it's for because
For
I
fun,
go,
yeah.
somebody gave it to me for fun. It's
Yeah.
signed.
Right.
It was a signed copy.
Amazing.
And sometimes she will throw things like that out if they gather dust for a little too long.
I
and
understand.
I don't lock
Yeah.
it in my office.
Oh,
If
wow.
I Did It is laying on the kitchen counter.
But I had a copy of it I didn't even open it.
It's so strange.
Actually, no, I did open it. I opened it a little bit, and I was like, "What?"
It's so strange to have this. You build military AI, military drone, autonomous drone technology to export to war zones all over the world. You build domestic surveillance technology to surveil our friends and neighbors, and then your other pet passion is the Antichrist. It's odd. Wouldn't you include tennis? Wouldn't you go, and I'm big into tennis? Something else. It's
Seems
odd.
like he's trying to take over the world. That's what it seems like. He has the technology to be like, I'm in charge of everything now. Imagine, what if it's that crazy technology? He has the drones to be able to enforce whatever, the AI technology to make sure that you're doing and following the rules. Oh, man.
And I like ice fishing. I build autonomous drone technology. I build domestic surveillance technology.
And I love lake trout.
And I love lake trout. And I love big mouth bass fishing. But
Yeah.
instead, he goes, and I've also developed quite a keen interest in Satan. And I'd love to talk to everyone about it for four fucking things in San Francisco. 4 things in San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Seems a bit much.
What's Whitney Webb's take on this?
I bet she's probably Whitney's research is so unbelievable.
Oh, but by the way, I should say,
Yeah.
before I go any further than that,
Yeah.
Whitney Webb has some strange conspiracy that she believes someone's trying to keep her from being on my show.
Interesting.
Yeah, Whitney, I'll have you on the show. I just haven't reached out because I have thousands of people to go through. That's
He's
all
busy.
it is. I would definitely do it, though.
We've had Whitney
idea
on a
that
bunch.
The idea that I wouldn't do it is incorrect, and I apologize.
She's an enormously
Autistic?
well, there's a lot of this. She talks like this a lot, and she's just the pentameter of her voice is very like this, and she goes.
She knows a lot.
She knows a lot about things. She goes, Jeffrey Epstein on the 3rd day in January 1996. He met with this guy, you know, like, but she
With no notes. No notes. She's off
she
the
just
top of the head.
goes.
Yeah.
But she's really enormously amazing at research. She's an amazing researcher. She
Yeah.
has compiled the data.
Yeah. No,
You know?
she definitely has. And how they kill all those people in Germany, nobody's whacked her yet.
She's somewhere in South America, I think.
Good move.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But, I mean, how much resources does she have to protect herself down
One
there?
of the reasons I think people like her end up being safe is she writes these very big, very studious books that no one in America reads.
That's it. Where no one, it's not a threat.
It's not a
because
threat.
it doesn't go mainstream.
It's not a threat. Now, these big Hollywood types that go, I'm going to blow the whistle on whatever the hell's going on. They go, bye-bye. You know what I mean? Or a mainstream journalist who's like, I'm going to write an article about something and, you know, it's going to lead to a congressional investigation.
Yeah.
So here's the video of Peter Thiel talking.
This is my very specific question for you, right? Is that
Well, it's-
you're an investor in AI. You're deeply invested in Palantir, in military technology, in technologies of surveillance, in technologies of warfare, and so on, right? And it just seems to me that when you tell me a story about the Antichrist coming to power and using the fear of technological change to sort of impose order on the world, I feel like that Antichrist would maybe be using the tools that you were building, right? Like, wouldn't the Antichrist be like, great, we're not going to have any more technological progress, but I really like what Palantir has done so far, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
isn't that a concern? Wouldn't that be the irony of history would be that the man publicly worrying about the Antichrist accidentally hastens his or her arrival?
There are all these different scenarios. I obviously don't think that that's what I'm doing.
I mean, to be clear, I don't think that's what you're.
That's crazy too, because he does these lectures now trying to prove that he's not. But maybe this is getting to him. All the people talking about this, all the people worried, all the people online calling him the Antichrist. He's probably like, I'm not the Antichrist, guys. Believe me.
I mean, either I'm just interested in how you get to a world willing to submit to permanent authoritarian rule.
Well, but again, there are these different gradations of this we can describe. But is this so preposterous, what I've just told you, as a broad account of the stagnation that the entire world has submitted for 50 years to peace and safetyism? This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. The slogan of the Antichrist is peace and safety, and we've submitted.
But yeah, that's exactly, though, what even Joe Rogan was talking about. They trade everything for safety, but really they have no freedom ever. That's what's crazy. Here it is. And no one could buy or sell anything without the mark, which represents either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. And how are you going to be able to do that? I don't know, with Palantir. Maybe you're going to be able to control everyone. That's already a possibility if you have the technology. We have the technology to do it. It's just if it's implemented. So anyway, guys, I'd love to know what you think. Fascinating that Joe Rogan's talking about it. Yeah, comment down below what you guys think. And always remember, Jesus loves you and he's longing to have a relationship with you. Put him first. It will be the best decision you could ever make. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love and appreciate you all. God bless.